Hi everyone, I am Vivek Kumar Dugal and welcome to my project presentation DataSpark Illuminating Insights for Global Electronics. In this video, I will walk you through the project objectives, problem statement, approach, key findings, and how I applied data science tools to generate actionable business insights. To kick off the project, I created a public GitHub repository outlining the complete project structure. I then cloned this repository onto my local machine using Visual Studio Code to begin development. Problem statement: Global Electronics is a large consumer electronics retailer. My goal was to analyze their customer sales, product, and stored data to uncover insights that can help improve customer satisfaction, optimize operations, and ultimately drive business growth. Project objectives: In this project, I aim to understand customer demographics and behavior, identify top performing products and sales trends, evaluate store performance across regions, optimize inventory and pricing strategies, and finally, generate actionable business recommendations. Tools and methodology: I used Python for pre-processing and EDA, SQL for querying structured insights, and Power BI for interactive dashboard. All my work was documented and version controlled on GitHub. Let me now walk you through the data cleaning process in Python. The data cleaning phase involves four essential steps: addressing missing values, standardizing column names, correcting incorrect data types, and parsing both date and currency fields. I begin by defining the file path to the raw data folder and proceeded to load key datasets: sales, customers, products, stores, and others. To get familiar with the structure and content, I displayed the first few rows of datasets. After reviewing them, I identified five key areas of data cleaning. In the customer's dataset, location details and birth date formatting needed cleanup. The product's dataset contained cost values as strings requiring conversion to float. The sales dataset had missing delivery dates indicating complete or pending deliveries, and its date fields needed parsing. The store's dataset required conversion of the open date into a proper datetime format. The exchange rates datasets also included date values in string format that had to be parsed. I then standardize the date columns across datasets by converting them to datetime formats. Currency fields are converted from strings to floats, and other data types, especially for dates, products, and store fields, were corrected. To verify changes, I reviewed the updated column types. I handled missing values using a mix of imputation and filtering techniques. In the customer's dataset, around 10 rows were missing the state code. Since the state name was still available, I filled these missing values with unknown for completeness. In the sales dataset, over 49,000 rows lacked delivery dates. To track these pending deliveries, I introduced a new flag column called delivery missing. For the store's dataset, one entry was missing, the square meter value, which I filled using the mean value column. Once the data was clean, I built a consolidated master sales dataset by gradually merging related tables. Started with the sales table as the base, joined it with customers, products, and stores using their respective keys, then merged with exchange rates, using both the order date and currency code. This allowed accurate conversion of sales figures into a base currency such as USD. After merging redundant columns, date and currency from the exchange rates table were removed to avoid duplication. To analyze delivery performance, I created two subsets from the merged dataset, one for completed deliveries, sales delivered, and another for pending deliveries, sales undelivered. Based on this, the delivery completion rate was calculated to be 20.94%. Data pre-processing. To summarize, here is what I did. Cleaned and standardized all datasets, joined key tables like sales and customer data, write new fields such as age and profit margin, ensured the data was analysis ready for the next phase. EDA approach. Next, I performed exploratory data analysis to understand trends and relationship in the data. Customer analysis, demographics, gender, age distribution, location, purchase behavior, frequency, value, preferences. I included code to generate the gender distribution plot, followed by a script to visualize the age, distribution of customers, and finally, a plot showing customer distribution by country. Here is a concise interpretation of the customer demographic analysis. Customer age distribution. Insight. Customer ages are fairly evenly distributed between 20 and 90 years, with minor peaks around ages 30, 40, 60, and 80. Observation. No strong skewness, suggesting a diverse age range among buyers. Actionable insights. Tailored marketing content for all adult age segments. Considered segmenting promotion by age brackets, example 20 to 40, 41 to 60, over 60. Customer gender distribution, insight. The gender split is very balanced with a slight male majority. Observation. Approximately equal market reach among male and female customers. Actionable insights. Maintain gender neutral campaigns or personalize based on their specific product preferences if known. Use A or B testing to refine gender specific outreach strategies. Top 10 countries by number of customers. Insight. United States is the largest customer base by far. Online is the second highest, reflecting strong e-commerce presence. Key international markets include UK, Germany, and Canada. Observation. The US dominates in-store presence. Other countries likely represent a mix of online and of international sales. Actionable insight. Prioritize US centric strategies, ads, inventory, support. Strengthen the online platform to further scale international reach. Localize content and offering for top non US markets, example UK and Germany. Next, I analyzed customer purchase behavior by calculating the average order value, purchase frequency per customer, and identifying the top products by purchase count. Here are the key insights. On average, a customer spent $4,690 across all their orders. There are 11,887 unique customers in the dataset. Each customer made an average of 5.29 purchases. Most active customers made between 2 to 7 purchases, while some highly active users made up to 36 purchases. The most frequently purchased product was Adventure Workshop Desktops PC 2.30 MD 230 Black with 162 units sold. Sales analysis. Sales over time, top selling products and revenue generators, sales by store and regions, sales by currency. I developed code to visualize monthly sales trends, top selling products by both quantity and revenue, as well as generated sales performance by store, region, and currency. Here is a comprehensive interpretation of the graphs with actionable business insights for global electronics. Monthly sales trend 2016 to 2020. Insight: sales show clear seasonality with spikes during the year end, likely holiday seasons, and occasional media peaks. Observation: the highest sales peak occurred at the end of 2019, exceeding $2.4 million. However, there was a sharp drop in early 2020, likely due to COVID-19 disruptions. Actionable insights: focus marketing and inventory strategies around peak seasons. Develop contingency plans for external stocks. Top 10 products by quantity sold. Insight: WWI desktop PC variants dominate unit sales. Observation: black and white variants of lower end models, example PC 1.80 and PC 1.60, are highly popular. Actionable insight: ensured continuous stock availability for these fast moving products. Investigate the drivers of their popularity, price, features, promotions. Top 10 products by revenue generated. Insight: higher end PCs, example PC 2.33, XD233, and X2330, generate the most revenue. Observation: some LCD TVs also appear, indicating high value purchases, even if less frequent. Actionable insight: promote premium products with bundling or installment offers. Use upselling tactics for high margin items. Top 10 stores by sales. Inside, store IDs reveal a fairly even sales distribution among top stores, with the highest reaching over 1.4 million. Observation: the sales variance across top stores is modest 200K. Actionable insight: replicate strategies from the best performing stores, analyze store specific tactics, staffing, layout, local promotions, etc. Top 10 states by sales. Insight: US states like California, Texas, and New York dominate sales, with Ontario and Frestat Bayan leading internationally. Observation: California alone crosses $3 million in sales. Actionable insight: allocate more marketing budget and supply chain resources to top performing states. Explore potential store expansions in these areas. Sales by currency. Insight: sales are dominated by USD, followed by Euro and GBP. Observation: USD accounts for nearly $30 million in sales, almost triple Euro sales. Actionable insight: prioritize price optimization and promotions in USD regions. Consider localized strategies in Euro and GBP markets to grow share. Product analysis: most and least popular products, profitability, price versus cost, performance by category and subcategory. I implemented code to compute key derived matrices such as order value, profit, and storage. Additionally, I calculated insights including the most and least popular products based on quantity sold, product profitability, and category wise performance. Finally, I created visualizations to represent each of these matrices effectively. Here is detailed interpretation of the graphs with actionable business insights for global electronics. Top 10 most popular products by quantity sold. Insight: all top 10 products are WWI or Adventure Workshop desktop PCs, primarily lower end models. Observation: products in the 1.60 to 2.33 GHz range especially in black and white variants, are preferred. Actionable insight ensure adequate stock and logistics support for these models. Use these products in lead generation campaigns or as loss leaders to drive stored traffic. Top 10 least popular products by quantity sold. Inside lamps, calendars, and fans dominate the least popular list. Observation: all items have very similar and low unit sales. Actionable insights: reevaluate demand for these SKUs. Possible reasons include poor visibility, low utility, or high pricing. Consider discontinuation or promotion based clearance. Top 10 most profitable products inside high-end PC models like WWI desktop PC 2.33 X2330 Black and Adventure Work XD233 variants generate the most profit. Observation: TVs example 52 inches LCD X590 also feature, indicating strong profit margins. Actionable insight: focus upselling efforts on these profitable products. Use combo deals or warranty add-ons to enhance per customer revenue. Sales by product category. Insight: the computers category dominates the sales, approaching $20 million, followed by home appliances and cameras or cam recorders. Observation: games and toys is the least contributing category. Actionable insight: invest in high demand categories, computers, home appliances. Consider reevaluating product offerings or promotional strategies for low performing categories. Sales by product subcategory. Insight: desktops lead all subcategories by a large margin, followed by televisions, projectors, and water heaters. Observation: some accessories and niche items, example, fans, box, games, show minimal sales. Actionable insight: focus inventory planning on top selling subcategories. Consider bundling or discontinuing underperforming subcategories to boost movement. Store analysis: sales by store size, age, and geography. Open date versus performance. I created visualization to analyze sales by store size, sales by store age, and sales by geographic location. Here is an in depth interpretation of the store related analysis based on the three plots: store size versus order value, colored by top states. Insight: larger stores generally host higher value orders, but the relationship is not strongly linear. Observation: states like California, Ontario, and Fristat have multiple stores above 1500 square meters with scattered high value transactions. Smaller stores less than 1000 square meters can still achieve notable order values, though less frequency. Actionable insight: while larger store sizes provide potential for higher sales, optimizing layout, staff, and customer experience is also critical. Considering benchmarking high performing medium sized store for scalable strategies. Store age versus order value box plot. Insight: the distribution of order values is similar across stores of different ages, mostly concentrated below $5,000. Observation: all store age groups from 6 to 20 years show a similar median order value. Outliers exist consistently across ages, indicating that store age does not strongly influence high value orders. Actionable insight: order value is not dependent on store age. Older stores don't necessarily perform better. Focus on other factors like store location, promotions, and layout rather than age based expectations. Top 10 states by total sales. Insight: California leads all states by significant margin, followed by Texas, Ontario, and New York. Observation: California alone contributes over $3 million in sales. US states dominate the top 10 list with one Canadian province, Ontario, and one German state, Fristat, also making the cut. Actionable insight: these top states should receive priority for inventory, marketing investment, and new product rollouts. Consider deeper local market research in California to replicate success in similar regions. Skewness of common numeric columns. I implemented code to assess the skewness of numeric columns to better understand data distribution. Here is a detailed interpretation of the distribution and skewness of key numeric columns. Histogram of order value. Distribution: highly right skewed. Skewness 6.04, strongly positive. Insight: most orders are of low value, but a few high ticket purchases drive the long tail. Actionable insight: focus retention efforts on customers placing high value orders. Segment customers based on the order value for targeted marketing. Histogram of quantity. Distribution: moderately right skewed, less extreme than other matrices. Skewness 1.11, moderate positive skew. Insight: most orders consist of 1 to 2 items with quantity more than 5 being rare. Actionable insight: bundle products or offer discounts on bulk purchases to increase order quantity. Consider analyzing cart abandonment for larger quantity orders. Histogram of unit price. Distribution: right skewed, skewness 3.56, strongly positive. Insight: majority of products are priced below $200 with a fewer premium priced items. Actionable insight: use tiered pricing strategies, entry level, mid level, premium. Offer financing options for high priced items to increase conversion. Histogram of unit cost USD. Distribution: right skewed but less than price. Skewness 2.90, moderate to high positive skew. Insight: most products have a low manufacturing or purchasing cost. High cost items are rare. Actionable insight: review high cost, low volume SKUs for profitabilities. Optimize cost structure for mid-tier products. Detect outliers. In addition, I implemented outlier detection logic and developed related plots including quantity versus order value for the top 10 products, a chart of the top 10 outlier products, and a box plot of unit price in USD to visualize pricing anomalies. Here is a detailed interpretation of the outliers analysis plots. Box plot of outlier order values. Insight: the majority of order values are concentrated below $10,000, but a significant number of high value outliers stretch beyond $30,000. Interpretation: long right tail confirms extreme high value transactions. These are legitimate business outliers, not data errors. Actionable insight: monitor these transactions separately. Often high priority clients or bulk orders could indicate opportunities for B2B segmentation or VIP loyalty program. Quantity versus order value. Top 10 products with outliers. Insight: there is a positive correlation. As quantity increases, order value rises sharply for outliers transaction. Interpretation: these are likely large volume orders of high value desktops. Example: PC 2.33, X2330, XD233. Actionable insight: target similar B2B clients who may need bulk hardware purchases. Consider offering volume discounts for these high performing SKUs. Top 10 outliers products by frequency. Insight: the product WWI desktop PC 2.33 x 2330, black leads with 85 plus outlier transactions, followed closely by adventure workshops XD 233 silver and other high-end PCs. Interpretation: these products consistently contribute to unusually high order values. Actionable insight: these are strategic products, ensure availability, high visibility, and robust marketing. Analyze customer profile for these orders to replicate success across similar market segments. Box of unit price USD. Insight: most product price fall below $500 with several high price outliers up to $3,200. Interpretation: high-end products like advanced desktops or electronics drive these outliers. Actionable insight: strategically market and support these premium products, example with extended warranties or bundles. High price justify enhanced after sales support. SQL queries explain. To analyze the sales data efficiently, I first created a consolidated SQL table named Sales Full, combining key fields from orders, customers, products, stores, and currency data. Total revenue calculation. This query sums up the total revenue by multiplying unit price with quantity across all orders. Top 5 products by revenue. Here, we identify the top 5 revenue generating products by grouping the data and sorting by total revenue. Top 5 products by quantity sold. This query reveals which product was sold the most in terms of volume. Top 5 most profitable products. We calculate profit by subtracting unit cost from unit price and multiplying by quantity, then select the top performers. Revenue by country. This breakdown shows which countries contribute the most revenue. Revenue in USD equivalent. This query adjusts revenue using exchange rates to normalize all sales in a base currency. Average order value per customer. We measure how much on average each customer spent per order. Store level revenue performance. This query ranks stores based on their revenue they generated. Monthly sales trend, a time based analysis to show how revenue trends over months. Customer gender distribution. This query provides the total number of customers segmented by gender. Customer age group analysis. We calculate age from birth date and group customers by age to understand demographics. Top 5 states by customer revenue. Finally, we identify which state generates the highest revenue from customers. Now let's explore the interactive Power BI dashboard in detail. Sales overview shows key KPIs: total sales, total profit, and average order value. Trendline highlights monthly sales performance. Category-wise revenue and total order volume provide a snapshot of sales distribution across product sales. Customer demographics displays gender distribution near 50-50 split and age breakdown of customers. Average order value is analyzed across different geographic segments. Map visuals show customers spread across continents and countries. Product performance highest highlights top 10 products by sales value. Break down sales by product categories and subcategories. Compare average unit cost versus average unit price to evaluate product profitability. Store analysis. Visualize total revenue per store. Track store openings over time. Shows store distribution by country and evaluates store efficiency via sales per square. At last, business recommendations. Based on the insights, I proposed the following strategies. Targeted marketing for 30 to 60 age group in high spend regions. Focus inventory on top selling products and clear out low performers. Apply time series forecasting models for seasonal demand. Use exchange rate based pricing strategies for global markets. Expand stores in high performing regions, not based on size alone. Learning outcomes. This project helped me sharpen my skills in data wrangling with Python, analytical querying with SQL, business storytelling with Power BI, and turning raw data into practical strategy. Thank you for watching. You can explore the full project on my GitHub and feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn.